Now I want you to picture this with me for just a minute. It's just weeks after Pearl Harbor. A world war is raging in Europe. The United States has just been thrust into the fight. And the fear of another surprise attack is gripping the nation. Then in the dead of night, on February 25th, 1942, air raid sirens scream all over Los Angeles. One of the most mysterious and covered-up wartime events of American history. One of the first-hand witnesses of what has become to be known as the Battle of Los Angeles was William Tompkins, who was at the time a young naval draftsman who would later become one of the top aerospace engineers and possibly one of the most controversial whistleblowers in aerospace history.
My dad says to my brother and I, who were laying on the floor looking at the newspaper and the magazines, get up and come back here to the deck. So we get up, we go out to the deck, and here's this spot, a little spot, okay, just above the trees and just above the rooftops, okay, of the houses that prevent us to see the ocean from this area. So we're standing there looking at this, and all of a sudden, out of this spot of light came a little beam. And it went like that, sort of about that 60 degrees. And we watched that. Then this beam went straight like this, hit the back of the house, lit up all of the trees, lit up the back, the roofs of all the houses, everything was lit up. And we went back, hit the wall, and then we forward and grabbed the railing. Okay? It was gone. It was gone. Okay? So, we went back, we had dinner, listened to a show on the radio, went to bed. At about 1:30 that night, all of the anti-aircraft guns started firing. We get up, we run outside, and we looked at this great big thing. At arm's length, it was that big. It was parked at about 8,000 feet. I'd been a Navy pilot, flew almost everything that the Navy had. I knew what the altitude was. I knew what this thing was. There was 8 searchlights on the bottom of this vehicle. Bang, bang, bang. All these shells were bursting on the bottom of this vehicle on a continuous basis for an hour and 30 minutes. Just parked right there. Now, all around it, above it, different vehicles were coming. This lasted...
This is the Battle of LA, you're describing.
This is the Battle of Los Angeles, okay? You have to visualize dozens and dozens and dozens of different shaped vehicles. This great big one parked right above you, right over Long Beach, okay? Everybody is outside looking at this and watching it. Now, on the other side of your planet, at the same time, the Germans were bombing London.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow, this is February 1942. So they watched this event, and they immediately structured and organized this group of people, pulling in all of the top scientists they could pull them in, put them inside a secret area, inside of an aircraft company. Douglas Sr. did this, so you got to give him credit for this. He put this organization together, which ended up being a major organization later on studying extraterrestrial, and is still studying it.
So are you saying that was the beginning of MJ-12?
Yeah.